This is Pervaiz, Lodhie. I may be many miles away from Pakistan for the last 55 years, but I always live and breathe Pakistan and think about Pakistan all the time. Today, I want to talk about solar energy, the best way forward for Pakistan relating to solar energy. It is particularly important to know that Pakistan is in a very high solar energy region of the world and blessed with so much sun in most parts of Pakistan. And that energy basically is, most of it is not harnessed. So again, I want to just basically explain basics of solar energy and Pakistan. Solar is a very precious resource that God Almighty has given to mankind, and Pakistan is especially blessed with tremendous amount of sunlight in most parts of Pakistan most of the year. It has not been realized yet, but other countries have really benefited a lot now. With solar, it's like solar is a energy pill that if it's given to the right places in the right way, almost 220 million people of Pakistan can benefit from it. So 20 years ago, I started showing example of how solar can be used, where again, whether it is a 1 watt solar panel, I called it a power plant, because either it is 1 watt or it is 100 megawatt. They're both power plants. That means they both generate energy. And how you use the energy is up to you. So solar is very good for some applications and solar is not good for it, but it can change, it can definitely change, help in the energy problems of Pakistan and the power plants of Pakistan and all. It can definitely affect the lives of poor people, middle class, homeowners, factories, warehouses, or any place you can imagine, but it has to be applied in a way that very precious energy is used in products or ways that take very little energy. And in lighting, that solution came from white LED lighting. So white LED lighting is, let me give you an example. The old technologies before the fluorescent came in were very energy hungry. And there are some places that are still being used. And I think there is some government legislation that is trying to say at some point that incandescent use should stop. Then came the fluorescent technology, which was almost 1/3 the energy usage compared to the incandescent bulbs, or close to that. With the advent of LEDs, very efficient white LEDs, they are like 90% energy. They use 90% less energy than the incandescents and 60% less energy than the fluorescents. So lighting issue is basically the best solution for use with solar energy. Now, beyond that, as I said, that I started visiting villages because with the smallest solar panel, if you see in a pitch dark village, 1 watt solar panel lighting up 1 watt LED was more than bright enough to give very useful light to a family of 10 to 15 people for their for the cooking work, for children's education, for the elderly socializing, or anything else. And it affected the life of these villagers almost instantly. You can see many products coming in the market now that are rechargeable, very useful products for the common person to use in their homes and at their work and their shops. Rechargeable LED lights with a lot of light that lasts many hours. Rechargeable fans that last several hours. And these can be charged with small, reasonably small solar panels when there is no light problem. So in emergency, these can become very, very useful. As we go forward with time, there'll be more and more electric cars, electric rickshaws, electric motorbikes, and much more. And all of these can be some recharging of their batteries externally or while built in can easily be done with small solar panels during the daytime when there's bright sun coming in. So again, there's benefit to it. So as I was doing this vlog on solar energy and its uses, I hear about this total power breakdown nationwide in Pakistan, and you can realize what kind of problems, serious problems it must have caused, or it is still causing in manufacturers' place and factories and hospitals and many other areas where it is not only it's a massive economic loss, but at the same time it is affecting on human beings' lives and health and everything. Now, in many of these places, if emergency power is stored in backup batteries with sufficient power, that in case of such a temporary or long-term outage, that in emergency uses, this energy can be used at the time needed. So I think these are just preparations for the time when there are such problems. Another area I want to talk about is the fact that there is not enough vocational schools or training schools that are preparing. So you can import or make a good solar system, integrated system with all the requirements and everything, but installing it correctly, you need a good quality electrician that is well trained in solar installation, because properly installed solar system will not only give very good results, but also last a long time. So there is a need for vocational schools, training schools all over Pakistan to be talking about solar installation and the right way to do it and the wrong way to do it. So these are some very important things going forward. Another area that I can mention is now that the LED lighting in every shape and size is now available, and there's no need to be using old technology filament bulbs, where the LEDs are 90% lower energy than filament, but there's also need to change all the, wherever possible, change all the fluorescent technology, where the LED technology is 3 times lower power than fluorescent energy, and fluorescent also has flickering part of it, which has some health issues. So it is suggested that the sooner the lighting products everywhere are changed from the old technology filaments and old technology and the so-called energy savers. So energy savers did a good job of reducing energy, but now energy savers are not as efficient as LEDs. So LED lighting is just the right way to go in all places, and they are available in various colors and all that. So I think that is the best way, and it will, whether it is, some people can buy the present prices, but some people may be encouraged to use it if the government provides some kind of a subsidy, a small rewarding subsidy to change to LED lighting and change to some solar usage and all that nationwide. And these things can really make a combined difference multiple ways, So I believe solar is the way to go forward for Pakistan. Thank you.